Before humanoid robots become part of our lives, they're going through a phase nobody is paying attention to. An internship period. A quiet, real-world training program that already involves warehouses, factories, supermarkets, and even military research labs. 5. Humanoid robots are already working inside real warehouses. Humanoid robots are not waiting for a future release date. They're inside real logistics facilities right now, learning how to operate in environments built for humans. Digit, the humanoid robot created by Agility Robotics, is currently being tested in Amazon logistics centers. Amazon publicly confirmed these pilot programs and released footage showing Digit walking through aisles, lifting totes, organizing shelves, and navigating the busy, unpredictable workflow of a warehouse. This is not a demo created for marketing. It is real work in a real facility. And this matters because warehouses are the backbone of modern life. Every product you order online passes through multiple hands, and now those hands are being replaced. Digit is learning how to walk on industrial floors, identify objects without markers, recover from small bumps, and coordinate with human workers. These tasks may look simple, but they represent a major leap. A robot functioning within the physical chaos of a human-designed workplace. For the average American, this shift may feel distant today, but imagine the future. The same robotic skills practiced in warehouses will eventually appear in home delivery. A humanoid robot could retrieve your groceries from the back of a truck, carry heavy items up your stairs, place boxes at your door, or even bring them inside if granted access. The internship happening inside Amazon today will become everyday life tomorrow. As these humanoids improve, warehouses will need fewer workers and delivery networks will rely increasingly on teams of robotic couriers. The future of logistics is being rehearsed right now, quietly, efficiently, and much faster than most people expect. 4. Humanoids are learning factory tasks on automotive lines. Manufacturing has been automated for decades. But humanoid robots represent an entirely different phase. Instead of needing specialized machines built for each task, companies can now deploy a humanoid robot in a human-shaped space, using human tools and performing human movements. That is what Figure 8 demonstrated when it announced a partnership with BMW to bring humanoid workers into automobile plants. Figure 1, the company's humanoid robot, has already performed pick-and-place tasks, organized components, and manipulated objects with surprising dexterity. The company released footage of Figure 1 performing early factory tasks, and BMW confirmed the collaboration publicly. Meanwhile, Tesla continues to develop Optimus, its humanoid robot, which has demonstrated object manipulation, balancing, and even folding clothing, all using an eye-based vision without specifically programmed instructions. Factories are structured environments. Tasks must be consistent and precise. This makes them perfect training grounds for humanoid robots. Today's robots are learning how to work with bolts, parts, trays, and tools. They are practicing hand-eye coordination in production lines, and they are refining their balance, their grip, and their fine motor precision. This training period in factories foreshadows a future where humanoid robots will be able to repair equipment inside homes, assemble furniture, replace filters, fix appliances, and perform tasks that normally require a technician. When a robot learns to pick up a component in a factory, it also learns how to pick up household objects. When it learns to follow a workflow at BMW, it is also learning how to execute a task list in your living room. Many Americans won't feel this shift immediately, but within a decade, calling a humanoid robot to fix a broken sink or install a home device may be as normal as calling a technician today. And the current factory internship is the foundation for that future. 3. Humanoids are already being tested in retail and supermarkets. Humanoid robots are beginning to appear in environments where millions of ordinary people shop every day. Companies like Figure AI, UBTech, and Apptronik have showcased robots capable of performing tasks inside retail stores and supermarket-style environments. The most striking example came from Figure AI, which released footage of its humanoid robot identifying products on shelves, picking them up, placing them in baskets, and reorganizing retail inventory. These demonstrations mirrored the kind of tasks that supermarket employees perform daily: stocking shelves, rearranging labels, retrieving items, and assisting customers. UBTech humanoid robots have already been deployed in commercial environments in Asia, where they guide customers, provide information, and perform simple stocking tasks. Apptronik's Apollo robot was designed specifically for retail stocking and backroom logistics, positioning it as a future coworker for grocery store employees. But the impact on daily life becomes clearer when you consider how these abilities will evolve. Imagine a future where a person with mobility issues walks into a supermarket, hands a humanoid robot a shopping list, and waits while the robot retrieves every item. The robot could then deliver the basket to the checkout, carry the bags to the person's car, or even load the trunk. This isn't science fiction. These robots are practicing these exact movements today, recognizing items, navigating aisles, avoiding people, and carrying objects safely. Supermarkets are chaotic environments. Children run through aisles, carts collide, products fall. The fact that humanoids can already function in these spaces proves that they are nearly ready for public-facing roles. For the average American, this means shopping may feel very different in just a few years. The friendly teenager helping stock shelves or locate an item may gradually be replaced by a humanoid assistant. And for elderly or disabled customers, humanoids may become personal shopping companions. The internship phase is happening now, aisle by aisle. 2. Humanoids are learning to navigate human spaces and use human tools. The most revolutionary ability humanoid robots have demonstrated is not intelligence, it is mobility. Robots can now walk through human environments. They can open doors, climb stairs, adjust their balance, and recover from unexpected bumps. They can pick up tools, use devices, and interact with objects never designed for robots. Sanctuary AI's Phoenix robot demonstrated the ability to perform multi-step tasks with high precision, using tools and manipulating objects in ways that would have been impossible just a few years ago. Tesla's Optimus is learning fine motor skills through vision-based AI, allowing it to move its fingers delicately enough to manipulate soft fabrics. Agility Robotics continues to refine Digit's mobility, designing legs that allow it to operate seamlessly in warehouses and potentially in homes. This training phase is crucial. Once a humanoid robot can open your front door, climb your stairs, walk across your carpet, identify objects in your living room, load your dishwasher, carry your groceries, use your tools, and follow your spoken instructions, it becomes capable of integrating into everyday human life. This ability to navigate human environments is what will transform these machines from industrial tools into household assistants. A humanoid robot could take out the trash, move furniture, clean rooms, or carry heavy objects. It could support people recovering from injuries, help wheelchair users reach high shelves, or assist elderly individuals who live alone. This is in the distant future. Robots are practicing all of these movements today. Homes, with their unpredictable layouts, children, pets, and clutter, will be the final exam. But the training is well underway. For the average American, the first personal humanoid robot they encounter may not be one they own. It might be the one assisting a neighbor, working in an apartment building, or helping a disabled person at a grocery store. The invisible training we see today will soon appear at your doorstep. 1. Humanoids are being developed for personal assistance in everyday life. The ultimate goal for many humanoid robotics companies is not industrial labor, it is personal service. Sanctuary AI, Figure AI, Tesla, and several Japanese and Chinese companies speak openly about long-term visions where humanoid robots become companions, assistants, and daily helpers inside homes. Although the full consumer version has not launched yet, the training is happening everywhere. Factories, warehouses, labs, supermarkets, and controlled home environments. These robots are learning skills that will allow them to interact with the average American more directly than any machine in history. Imagine this scenario. You arrive home with heavy bags. A humanoid robot opens the door, lifts the load effortlessly, and places everything on the counter. It then sorts your groceries, arranges your fridge, and reminds you that you're low on certain items. Or another, a person with severe physical limitations drives to a grocery store. At the entrance, a humanoid robot meets them, takes their shopping list, retrieves the items one by one, and delivers everything to the checkout counter. Afterward, it carries the bags to the car, loads them carefully into the trunk, and stabilizes the person as they walk back to the driver's seat. These are not utopian fantasies. Every component required to make these scenarios real, navigation, object recognition, hand dexterity, verbal instruction, gate control, weight handling, is being developed and tested today. Humanoid robots are practicing tasks that will redefine childhood, adulthood, aging, disability, healthcare, shopping, home life, and work. They are preparing for a world where humans are assisted by machines that understand our spaces, needs, and routines. This will be the most profound change in daily life since the arrival of the smartphone, except far more physical, far more visible, and far more personal. Humanoids won't just change the workplace. They will change your home. Bonus: the military applications no one talks about. Official robotics companies avoid discussing military uses for humanoids, but governments don't. DARPA, the US Army, and contractors have been exploring the potential of humanoid mobility for years. Although no military publicly claims humanoid deployment today, the incentives are powerful and obvious. Humanoid robots can operate in environments designed for humans: staircases, ladders, doors, vehicles, tight hallways, urban rubble. They can carry heavy loads, transport equipment, and enter dangerous zones where sending a soldier would be too risky. Ghost Robotics has already produced quadruped robots equipped with firearms for testing. The leap from four-legged robots to humanoids in support roles is not far. A humanoid robot capable of carrying supplies, scanning buildings, or stabilizing wounded soldiers would become a strategic asset. This area remains obscured, partly intentionally. But history shows that any technology capable of offering military advantage is eventually adopted. Humanoid robots are no exception. The internship phase may be happening in warehouses and factories, but the battlefield will not remain untouched. Humanoid robots are not waiting for the future. They are already here, learning, practicing, and preparing for a world where they will become an ordinary part of everyday life. What we see today is only the training phase, the internship before the real jobs begin. When they finally enter American homes, workplaces, and public spaces, the change will feel sudden, even though it has been unfolding quietly for years. If you want to understand the forces reshaping our society, AI, humanoid robots, collapsing systems, and the future of daily life, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Planet Files, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what comes next. And in the comments, tell us, what part of this future do you want us to investigate next? Your suggestion might become our next deep dive documentary.